Good evening. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be playing some more of the first Descendant. This is going to be slightly farther than the last episode that we had, due to the fact that the last episode, none of the volume, not the volume, but none of the voice for myself nor anybody from the community I was playing with at the time can be heard. So, I don't really feel that the gameplay is that much like a movie, that not having that dialogue and discussion makes it really worth listening to it. But the short version is we ended up equipping some new modules that I hadn't been taking advantage of yet. I did end up getting a few weapons upgrades, as well as getting all the modules necessary to unlock Bunny if I had not already procured her through purchase. Interesting to know, and if you have not started playing this game and you're wanting to get Bunny closer to the start, it's the first major quest sequence for a character unlock. If you have a little bit of patience, save yourself $10. Lessons learned. With that, I also was able to end up getting to a, I would say, how did he describe it? It's a mission, basically, but it's wave based, and I think it can have up to like 20 different waves. And it is a great area for leveling up because of the constant waves of NPCs. We are going to disable that because that isn't part of the conversation that we're having right now. I don't know why I'm hearing it. And quit Discord. Friends of mine playing Warframe. Again, not dissimilar in gameplay. With that, ended up getting up to around 22, so power levels really well as far as grinding out hostiles. Not as much as material collection, I didn't feel, but the XP was good. So with that, we'll go ahead and jump back into the game. And if I think of anything else, major storyline. You end up restoring a good portion of the power for the guide that you have encountered. And while there is some concern with your faction's leadership in regards to the goals behind the guide, overall, everyone seems to be feeling that the guide is who you are supposed to be working with, and they have our interests at heart. We find out that the Iron Hearts, I think it's what they're called, that we end up having to collect or trying to collect, have some regenerative properties. And in the event that they are damaged, or even the guide's main module itself, a repair can be triggered by taking it to a specific place and exposing it to certain situations. So we're probably going to be doing that for the damaged one that was taken from us. And hopefully nothing else will happen to the guide. So again, let's get going. All right. 23, not 22. Double check Okay. We are good. Talk to number 17 at the outpost and lay the repository. I am needing 3 more segments to create the Thunder Cage based weapon. So, map. What do we got here? Nothing here as far as missions. So, Sterile Land is where we were at and working. Okay. What is this? Disable nearby surveillance tower time limit, medium reward, stabilizers. That actually is jumping forward to get to that, I believe. So, let's head back here. Void fusion reactor, Star Lands, Rockfall zones. Not anything I could do right there. Well, the map says to go this way, but apparently this is a dead end. Need to go out and around. I am running the wrong way, which is why I'm getting stuck. Genius! I guess I will see what this is. looks like I should be able to do something with that. Pull a handle out or something. Well, odd. Hello.
Number 17, Special Forces, at your service.
You assist the Descendants by collecting and analyzing information. Okay.
Descendant, we have an urgent report on Sharon. Thanks to your diversionary tactics, she was able to reach the target safely, but the Volgas have appeared.
What a surprise.
Operating arcade tracking matrix. Timer retrofitted active camouflage detected. Probability of zone infiltration high. Ironheart excavation site status. Quarantine at the highest level of security. Terminate the Descendant on site. Terminate. Terminate.
This cyborg Volgas,
Eliminate.
Edelwick, is a commando-level model specializing in defense missions.
What if
It's
that's
armed with arcade
supposed to
tracking
be pretty
functions.
anadolic?
And it seems the Volgas already know about the Ironheart excavation site. I was told that the Ancestors' data was tightly guarded at Kingston. If the Volgas have gained access to it, however, then this rigorous level of security makes sense. For the moment, Sharon has requested an attack on the repository's core facility to lure the Volgas commander. Once the Volgas have vacated the factory, she intends to try and infiltrate it again. Descendant, you and Jeremy are to launch an attack on the repository.
Are you sure this guide can be trusted? Didn't you guys win at Kingston?
Focus on the mission, Jeremy.
Materials required. So, good thing just to collect resources. Because we're not going to be doing anything with that terribly soon. Replenish. Hello, guide. AI system that links descendants through the arch. It's hypothesized that the ancestors and predecessors of the descendants are the creators. No detailed records or information remain about this. What feels
Descendant,
off?
I am at a loss for words. The ancestors' data that the Volgas obtained in Kingston was formatted in such a way that it could not be fully viewed until all of the data packets were combined. The Volgas managed to transmit around 90% of the data. Defeating their commander prevented them from transmitting the remaining 10%. But they were able to reconstruct the missing 10% themselves and read all of the data. How was that possible? I need to analyze this. Descendant, you need to continue your search for the Ironheart excavation site. If the Volgas enter it first, they may destroy the entire site after they find what they want. We must hurry.
How pathetic. A full operation for such a minor target? Guess the Special Forces aren't that special after all. I've sent you a more appropriate mark, so you can show me what you can really do with those highfalutin skills of yours. Get it together, come on!
That liquid just looks all manner of toxic.
Descendant, this place is a Kuiper mine that has been taken over by the Vulgus. The Vulgus' Kuiper mining methods are extremely aggressive and lead to devastating contamination. The ores we seize from them are unusable, so they must be destroyed. That storage box contains the Kuiper collected by the enemy. Opening it will reveal the contaminated Kuiper. Kuiper disassembler operational. Please destroy as much of the Vulgus Kuiper as possible. Tactical aim achieved. Mission accomplished, Descendant.
I will take whatever resources I can get here. Interesting location to literally not have almost anything to do with most of the map. Odd. But the flip side is it could be a game where they didn't put that extra time into making it visually interesting. To go to the one I'm facing first. We'll see. Super fluid.
Sending info on mark. Target, Vulgus Kuiper storage tanks. Descendant, be advised. The storage tanks should not be detonated. The key objective is to disarm security and seize the Kuiper packs stored within. Vulgus use the rare metal Kuiper in a different way from us. Specifically, the way they process it causes massive contamination and contributes to the destruction of the environment in Ingress. Research to restore the environment is underway. To help this, you need to seize the Kuiper from the Vulgus. And if you can keep their commander occupied, even better.
Yay. Okay. Should not be destroyed. So what do I do here? I'm assuming then that's failed. Not seized 0. Let's see if we can go back and reset.
Reload!
What do I do with this? Yeah, follow the marker. Probably show me where to go. Hey, I did succeed. All right. Keep them off this thing.
All storage tanks disabled. Mission relay terminated.
Neutralize the refiner. That would be where we're headed now. Sorry about your luck.
Reactivation of core synapse.
Devil's Call.
Vulgus signal lost. I was hoping Ederlin would show up. But oh well. Thank you, Descendant.
This is Sharon. Nice work with the support. I've managed to shake off their tracking. I'm scouting for intel around the factory. I've relayed the coordinates of the temporary outpost, requesting all units to regroup at the designated location. Officially beginning infiltration operation.
Aha. Void fusion reactor. Void fragment. I think it's the fragments that I'm collecting.
chance.
You will do nothing of the sort. Let me out of here.
Reload. You want a taste? Serious? Reload.
That's 2 of the parts for that weapon. Alright, we got inventory. What do we got here? Green weapon, we're at 22. 25 on a pistol. $25, 58. 20 rounds. 12 rounds. Slower fire rate. $31 on purple. $31.86. Oh wow. $38.60. Orange damage, 2120. 39. 4,000. Good grief. As far as orange, not really anything better in that regard. Arm attack 5, 754. It's going to be interesting. Okay. And let's see what I can do about upgrades. Fire it up. Okay. Next weapon. Firearm plus 12. 6. Shell up. Okay. Only have 4 points to spend more. That will have to do for the moment. All right. Toxic Gumbo. Better insight. Better concentration. Okay. Weapon list. High powered. Last night. Descendant module. Let's see. Dimension Master. Skill power, dimension power. This is. Cannot equip to this. We're at 16. You really can't do anything. Mechanics. Toxic. Burning. Not what I am looking for. Could level up. I'm gonna. I just arrived here. Probably wait on that.
It'll be fine for a while, all right?
Hell of an outfit there.
I'm alive, thanks to you. And you even found time to attack the Vulgus Kuiper facility. I've really gotta hand it to you. Oh yeah, how did I manage to get the slip on Ederlich? He retreated as soon as the battle at the mining site was over and headed toward a facility. It looked like he'd planned to do so from the beginning. I wondered what he was up to, but he actually did us a favor in the end. I think the Ironheart excavation site is underneath that facility. A pretty hastily built structure? Check. Multiple security devices guarding the entrance? Check. Commander-level Vulgus disappearing inside? You can see how it all adds up, right? I need to assign missions to all operatives to shut down the facility's multiple security devices. It'll require specific procedures, but I've had experience in dismantling many of these types of devices. Let's move. We need to get in there before the Vulgus can do anything to the excavation site.
I have to admit, not even my arcade can penetrate the quantum barrier of these security devices. Those rust buckets have put some thought into this.
Tactical target achieved. Enemy security devices disabled. Mission accomplished. Sending info on Mark. Objective, neutralize the base's power grid. Deactivating the power is the most basic and surefire way to break through a security system. Now that the attack has begun, tech units that protect the generators will start appearing. These units have the fuse parts we need. Use the parts to burn out the generator circuits. Power to the security system has been reduced. 2 generators remaining. This is the last generator. Keep going, Descendant.
Concentrate defensive forces at power facility. Send high-level firepower units. The Descendant must be stopped. Execute them.
Power has been deactivated. Security system compromised. Tactical target achieved. Terminating mission relay.
Surprise! Doing it for a while.
That's the Vulgus barracks, which I was assigned to take out. They said if we didn't destroy their base, it would allow them to counterattack or something. But what a shame. I have no more rounds. Why don't you finish up for me once? It was kind of boring, to be honest.
I really don't
I've
like that
destroyed the
guy.
main passages. You only have to deal with the remaining troops. And hey, Colon, why don't you go ahead and send the operational relay when you get there as well? Oh, and make sure to credit me for it.
Vulgus reinforcements detected. Internal facilities destroyed by Germans. Vulgus reinforcements closing in. This is more than we expected. Without the advanced attack to reduce their forces, we'd be surrounded by now.
You're more annoying than I am. I am a bright, cheery ray of sunshine.
Unit numbers critical. Munitions. Urgent resupply requested. resume control.
You're almost there, Descendant. Keep at them.
Reload!
Barracks unrecoverable. Defense failed.
You've done it, Descendant. Mission relay terminated.
My shield!
Okay, that was just a lot of mobs. Mission complete. I need one more blueprint. Okay. Why are you here? It's a save point.
Reload!
Thanks for the parts.
To bypass the multi-stage security system, you'll need a unique authentication sequence used by the Legion of Immortality.
That is a weird choice.
You need to collect samples from the Legion in good condition and put them in the supply box. These will be analyzed in Albion, and they'll send us a sequence we can use for security authentication. I've received word that the supply box has arrived safely. The authentication sequence is as good as secured. Good job. This is Sharon. All Vulgus security levels have been successfully deactivated. All units regroup at my position to investigate the Ironheart excavation site.
Regroup? Huh. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'll sit this one out, Sharon.
What did you say?
That he wants you to kill him. That is the only thing that I can think of. What's up?
Get to the point. It seems as if all of you have forgotten, so I'll repeat myself one more time, since they're here too. It looks like it'll be a guide-related mission from this point on, which means I can't have anything to do with it, right? You're the one who told me I should be in a supporting role, Sharon. Yeah? Since I can't connect to the guide. Report that to HQ however you like. It's not like they have a cell that can hold me, do they? I'm not sure who blabbed about my secret operation, but had it been carried out, not only would we have the Iron Heart, but Corell's heart as well. I guess that's just my little walk down memory lane. Have fun with your imaginary friend. Peace.
Sharon, give me the order and I will track him.
Let him be. Jeremy's RK ability is teleportation. We have no way of catching him.
Deactivating active camouflage.
Did you have to say that? Apparently you have nothing to say. Inventory. Hawkeye. Accuracy increase. %, 11%. Okay. Recoil, huh? Fire attack plus 13. I'm not using a fire weapon. Strong mentality, -4 skill cost. points. $15. This one's not worth having. Dimensional Master. Skill power 12, dimensional skill modifier. So that's what it means by a skill one. And those require too many points to equip, so we call that good. Oh, I saw a liability. Dimensional Master. 8. Why are you 8 in red? Because you're in the wrong slot. Okay. Could equip one more. Straight up 48. Nimble finger, skull call down. Okay. Save. And we got new weapons, I'm guessing. Definitely a looter shooter. Alright, so we are 25, 58 for green. Bested. 3260 or 3276. No, that's peak. 444 for the purple. 4627. That looks like that is peak. And orange, 2120. 28. $28.09. $3,000. Okay. Change out my enhancements. Plus 12. Expanded rounds. That should do. Got some more stuff here. Singularity. Tingling singularity is what I'm looking for. 17. Defense 54. Okay. That's better. Its equipment slot can be expanded up to 1,000. We'll hold off on that. Get some perspectives on that before I go spending resources willy-nilly. Descendants of the Arch hypothesized that the ancestor and predecessors of the descendants of the... Yeah, I'm not looking for
Descendant,
that.
although it was not my intention, there seems to be a misunderstanding with Jeremy. I do not choose who I am linked with. The process follows strict directives woven into RK by the ancestors. I have no knowledge of the details of these directives, nor am I capable of ignoring them.
He's a
If I were
dick,
able
don't
to
worry about
alter
it.
those directives, would I have been able to resolve this misunderstanding with Jeremy? Could I ease Alpha's suspicions? The human mind is difficult to comprehend. It feels like a mass of powerful energy surrounded by a resilient defense mechanism, almost like an iron heart. I apologize for occupying your time before an important operation. I will focus on the emergency restoration protocol and remain on standby. I hope I can bring results that reflect the level of effort you have put into this operation.
You'll need to leave first, Descendant. Sharon's prosthesis has been damaged from excessive RK use. We'll join you as soon as we can.
Don't worry. You've seen what they're capable of. I hope these repairs can be done quickly.
They're a bunny.
So this is the Ironheart excavation site that was documented in the ancestors' data. As you must know, the Ironhearts are mysterious entities that somehow made their way to Ingress. They were first discovered by the architect. The Ironhearts were passed down to the ancestors, my creators, and the forebears of the Descendants. We don't know why the ancestors hid all the Ironhearts. But this much is certain. I was created in order to lead you to them.
The mobility is
After that,
amazing.
well, we'll come to that once we find you an Ironheart.
Block that.
I'm detecting an unusual energy flow nearby. These are traces of Ironheart excavation. Ironheart microparticles confirmed. Initiating emergency restoration protocols to repair damaged systems. Descendant, we have retrieved Ironheart elements from the excavation site. Next, I must... Oh no. This wasn't just an excavation site. I need to interface with the quantum monolith, a data processor belonging to the ancestors. This device contains my restoration data, which can be copied using Ironheart microparticles. I can guide you there.
Inventory is full.
However, to access the quantum monolith, Descendant, I must undergo authentication here first. I should still have access, as it was my system and memories that were damaged. Please keep the Vulgus at bay while the authentication is in progress.
Intruders accessing core asset. Approaching high-risk levels. Initiating facility lockdown procedures.
Descendant, passageways are being blocked across the facility. I'll do my best to find a way out, but it won't be easy to maneuver. Please be careful. Excavation site. There must have been countless experiments conducted here using the Ironhearts. Emergency restoration protocols would have been one of them.
Using Legion of Immortality General Amon's orders.
Amen. Descendant, I must access the quantum monument. Defeat the Vulgus.
No chance! My shield!
Why can't we hurt him? That was ridiculous.
The void corrosion has encroached upon my legion.
That is because of an unknown error. It will be fixed momentarily. Complete. The security threat has been neutralized. I have completed all preparations as you commanded.
Begin.
The Legion will be reborn through the Iron Heart.
Rise, my warriors! Give your lives for Clipper!
Fry them, please.
Stand at the vanguard for me, Al-Zaruk. I will stand at the vanguard of the Legion. Al-Zaruk submits to Lord Karel's command. Armor, transport the Ironheart to my fortress. Initiate the data inversion immediately.
So all that, and they're already ahead of us, and have created super monsters. Keep doing that. $28. 3K. How do you drop stuff? You seriously can't just get rid of something to triage your inventory?
Descendant, Even though the Vulgus managed to access the data first, I have been able to restore one of my core functions through the emergency restoration protocol. I am finally able to detect the Ironheart. Let me explain this function and how to utilize it.
Okay. Well, that's going to be handy. Since I couldn't pick up the legendaries anyway. Mastery rank up. I don't want to see that repeatedly for the next 12 hours. Oh, is this repeating the same message? Oh, I thought I was available to do it more than once. Alright, I need a vendor. This is not the way.
You already look fine, but I'm gonna make you look finer.
Okay, first things first. We're gonna go to inventory, and we're gonna make sure I have the best of my equipment done. So, green 32. Green 33.99. Okay. 46.27. And orange 3,000. What's the highest level of that? 15, 15, 18, 25. 25. 25. 28. 29. So we're going to okay. So this is the Magnus AA.
If it's about weapons, you come and talk to me.
there a dismantle? Apparently not. At least not that I know where to put it. Alright. Should have room now. $36, 48.
You already look fine, but I'm gonna make you look finer.
Modules will make you stronger.
Need to hold on to that one. Hmm.
Would you like to use the laboratory?
Apparently I cannot use that yet.
Welcome. You're here for modules, right?
So where do I get rid of components?
If it's new research, I'm listening.
If you need something for battle, you won't find anyone better.
So much for being able to like dismantle and what have you. At least I can clear my inventory so I can start looting stuff again. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink, I'll be right back. Let's see what she has to say.
My Ironheart detection system has a scanning function which uses Arcade to detect certain environmental factors. Within zones where Arcade can be detected, my system can track the Ironheart through its unique pulse, particles, and energy. The tracking range and accuracy depends on where Arcade particles are distributed across Ingress. At present, considering the operational zones where Descendants are deployed, approximately 35% of Ingress can be covered. I have just detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's location, which is important. There is clearly something of interest at the Vulgus munitions factory. By using my detection system Descendant, I can find traces of the Ironheart through Descendants who have been deployed throughout Ingress. However, the Vulgus called Eamon, the one who accessed the quantum monolith, gained a great deal of relevant information after repairing the Ironheart. It seems the theft of the Ancestors' data was also led by Eamon. Even though he is a Vulgus, he possesses a high level of understanding of the Ancestors' technology. However, a Vulgus is only a Vulgus. They cannot defeat a direct descendant of the Ancestors. Use me to find the Ironheart Descendant. I will assist humankind from this moment forward.
Descendant, I've received the report on the results of the operation from Colon Special Forces. It seems the core functionality of the guide has been restored. I have a related operation for you. Please return to HQ.
The success of this operation will lead us to victory.
Descendant, a quick word. You seem to be a little too preoccupied with your AI friend at the moment. As your commander, I'm concerned that you're prioritizing the guide over... The guide is only a strategic tool. I tolerate... She is essentially data, and data can be manipulated by external factors, or even by itself.
That's fine.
Keep that in mind, and you'll be the... I trust you to
you're
keep up the
wasting
good
my time
fight,
for?
Descendant. As you may be aware, the guide has detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's
So that you
location.
use the information anyway.
The location is inside the Vulgus military factory. Sharon and the Colon Special Forces have been conducting stealth reconnaissance. Once you've completed preparations, join... We've kept our end of the bargain. Now it's...
HQ, we appreciate the support. The operation will commence once reinforcements arrive.
Deactivating active camouflage. Sorry, I wasn't able to help you at the excavation site. To be honest, I'm not sure if my functions, my skills, are at full capacity. But if the Ironheart is within the guide said that Ironheart particles are the fundamental clues we need to track it. They're kind of like footprints that the Ironheart leaves behind, wherever it goes. I've compared the location of these footprints to the recon intel. We should find more conclusive data as we continue to follow the traces. I'll send the details of the zone you'll need to cover to your receive. The remaining zones will be covered by Colon operatives.
The Vulgus munitions factory. It truly is an ominous and horrifying place.
Can you feel that?
I can experience a variety of sensations through the archy of Descendants, including the phantom pain you feel.
That's for me to deal with, Guide. Don't poke your nose in where it's not wanted. Once I've dealt with my personal target, then I'll ask you to remove the pain.
You refer to the Vulgus you were pursuing.
Substantial logistical activity discovered. A large volume of construction materials have been relocated from here to a suspect zone. At the same time, secret supplies have been transported from there back to here. This is definitely suspicious. I'll send this info to Sharon.
I've taken over operation of the environmental data collector we've installed. When we retrieve it, we'll be able to check the environmental parameters without coming into contact with contaminated wastewater. Will there be enough data for you to perform an analysis, Guide? You know our equipment can't detect Ironheart traces.
Once I complete analysis of the composition of the wastewater, I should know why I can detect Ironheart particles.
Then we'd better retrieve the data quickly. It will only be available for a limited amount of time.
This wastewater is composed of Kuiper extracts and Vulgus electrolytes. The Ironheart particles are most likely bound between those two substances. That's why they were detected intact and not dispersed.
If we can find the source of that wastewater, we could trace them more accurately. I have a place in mind.
More enemies. I'm detecting signals from multiple Vulgus. is relentless. Where are all their forces coming from?
Strange. We've already destroyed their barracks. There must be another military facility somewhere.
Judging by the particle flow, the Ironheart came through here and was moved somewhere else. I'll keep analyzing.
HQ. While investigating traces of the Ironheart, we've discovered a zone in the factory area that looks to have been recently expanded. Considering the circumstances, I think it's highly likely that there's an Ironheart inside. Requesting approval for further investigation.
Approval granted, but proceed with extreme caution. A large assault ship has been spotted in the airspace above the area. Based on the ship's class, we think it's the same one that we saw Carell board. Either he's there in person, or something worthy of his attention is happening. We should be prepared for a challenging situation. We may need to deploy more Descendants. Over and out.
Sharon, do we have any tactical weapons that are capable of destroying the entire Vulgus industrial area? If the Ironheart is here, we may be able to investigate after destroying the enemy's facilities.
It's an interesting idea, Guide. But if it were possible, we would have already done it. Unfortunately, we don't have the capabilities to create such a powerful weapon. The anti-air gun in the Albion mountain range is probably our heaviest hitter. That's why the Descendants and the Ironheart are humanity's last hope. Closing the dimensional wall to isolate Ingress from the Colossi and the Vulgus. That would be the ultimate tactical weapon. Anyway, we don't have time to chat. Let's head to the restricted zone.
You give us a marker?
Descendant, I can detect both Ironheart particles and its pulse in this zone. It keeps moving. If you and Sharon can widen the range of Arche, I can obtain more accurate information. Please help me.
Triangulation.
Also, my system has been more inconvenienced than I expected. I believe that once it was restored, I would be able to locate the Ironhearts wherever they may be in Ingress. However, it may be that my system has yet to be completely restored. As I was created for the Ironheart, I assumed my performance would not be this lackluster. In order to achieve my goal, our goal, my performance will need to improve.
Let's think about that later, if we make it out alive. If the Vulgus have a large assault ship, they'll soon be pouring into this place. Number 17 and I will operate in stealth mode. You stay sharp.
Descendant, I have found a suitable location for detecting Ironheart pulses. This is a large nuclear reactor, which is connected to this entire zone. By comparing the reactor's pulses with the Vulgus biosignals, I can detect pulses from a wide area. nuclear reactor. But right up until it was deactivated, I could detect Ironheart pulses. I'll attempt to trace that location.
Not very good.
You'll be shot.
This is believed to be a Vulgus bioengineering facility. Remember the wastewater treatment plant where we found Ironheart particles? The wastewater pipes from there connect to this facility. We can figure out what these bastards have been up to when we take a look around. Look for a Vulgus terminal to access it.
Be careful, Descendant. I've identified multiple Vulgus signals inside the facility. Expect random hostile encounters.
We're too late. All experimental data has been deleted.
Not all of it. There's a cache of records about the most recent experiments. It's not ideal, but I'll try to restore it as best I can.
In the meantime, you and I might as well follow the Ironheart particles. There are Ironheart particles and faint traces of energy everywhere. Judging by these traces, the energy extracted from the Ironheart was injected into the Vulgus submerged in the Kuiper solution. The Vulgus genes and Kuiper must have fused as a result. The pain would have been terrible. Not even the Vulgus could endure it.
That's why there were Ironheart particles in the wastewater. But died. One of the experiment chambers is empty. Did one of them survive?
The chances of something having survived this are close to 0%, but I cannot be sure.
Tactical transporter.
I can sense the Ironheart pulses more clearly now. It is puzzling that I cannot directly detect the energy, but I will know why when we find the origin of the pulses. Descendant, I have pinpointed the location where all of the Ironheart traces converge. It is hidden within the facility of the Legion of Immortality. I can detect a continuous Ironheart pulse and particles, as well as a small amount of energy from this place. And they seem to be moving. I recommend we investigate this place, Descendant. I'll need you to lend me your strength.
Sharon, I will stay behind and retrieve the cache of Vulgus experiment records. I'm sure they'll contain valuable information.
I'll enter the inner facility first. Join me when you're ready. Most of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility. Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility you're in is the private laboratory of General Amon on the Legion of Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy fight if they are.
Sharon,
Awaiting your transmission.
the traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, Guide. They've synchronized the alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they thinking? They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart. I can modify the circuitry, find the alarms and destroy them. disabled. Strange. I'm sure they wouldn't dare do something like that if Corell and Eamon were actually here. For now, we need to stabilize the deactivated reactor, turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
Loading! Reload!
Really?
All units transmitting critical operation details. From the restored Vulgus experiment records, I've reconstructed an audio recording that seems to have been made during the time of the experiments. Listen.
The Legion will become greater through the Ironheart. Rise, my warriors. Give your lives for Clipper. Stand at the vanguard for me. Outlook. I will stand at the vanguard of the Legion. Alzaruk submits to Lord Corell's command. The Ironheart will initiate the data inversion immediately.
It cannot be. Then these Ironheart traces are...
Alzaruk.
I see you found the experiment records. Seems I wasn't thorough enough to clean up. Yes, I am Alzaruk. Lord Corell's vanguard. Born again. Thanks to the Ironheart. Lord Corell said you would come. I am to bring him your I'll be waiting. Descendant.
Damn it! So the Ironheart's already gone then?
So this is why the traces felt displaced. Descendant, in order to increase the accuracy of our pursuit, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units who were transformed using the Ironheart. You must defeat Alzaruk. Sharon, will you relay a detailed report of this to HQ?
Will do. I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
What the hell was that?
It is over, Descendant. But there is so much information that is hard to accept. This Alzarok is one thing. But Corel has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted. Whatever that means. Inversion. What could that be?
I don't know. But we are done here. I can set up the research, and supposedly this will unlock the best weapon for Bunny.
Corel, do you truly plan on inverting the Ironheart data? If you do that, we won't be able to decipher the unidentified guide code.
Enough! The Ironheart data must be reconfigured in order to destroy the dimensional wall. I don't have time to think about that! You understand my vision now, don't you?
Oh, of course. I am only thinking of our research.
I'm glad to hear that our objectives are aligned. Initiate the data inversion. Tip-off will engulf Increase. The roars of the Vulgus will fill this land with fear.
Why are we perpetually behind them?
Descendant, I have the results of the operation from Sharon. Alpha is tied up with an emergency meeting with the Magisters. I have been ordered to brief you on the follow-up operation. Please make your way to HQ.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Meh. No point wasting the currency. $400,000 to get Sharon, and I still need parts. That's just a research. It's not the shop. all research related. Okay. And that's just going to take 4 hours. That'll be something I get to play next time. To play with, I should say. Oh, let's make sure I have the best of everything equipped. Better. 4967, 5K. That's the best option so far. $54. 48. 75. Some crazy damage. Orange. 5,000. I was holding on to that for what reason? $52. What about individually getting rid of something? Is it that difficult? The user interface in this. Okay, just close more resources.
Do you think that strategic planning is easy?
Yes.
Excellent work, Descendant. This operation has yielded many results, both positive and negative. Firstly, all of HQ is encouraged by the possibilities presented by the guide. Although we were unsuccessful in our retrieval of the Ironheart, thanks to the guide's tracking function, we uncovered the Vulgus restricted zone and Alzarok. This proves the guide's tracking system exists and is operational. However, the ingenuity that the Vulgus demonstrated with their use of the Ironheart was, in particular, the inversion of the Ironheart ordered by... From this point forward, HQ plans to adopt the guide's tracking functionality and the various other... The Descendants will soon be deployed throughout Ingress. Use the guide to track the... Humanity's full-scale counterattack has officially... However, I know you have just completed a difficult mission. Until the official deployment order is given, the Magisters have promised their full commitment to support research efforts. Before you go, Descendant, I have a... Can you retrieve the Alzarok autopsy report? The report was intended for delivery to the Magisters. Jeremy requested a brief look at it, and I haven't heard from him since. I understand things are strained between you and Jeremy. Descendant, just in case...
Why don't you go get it
I hope
yourself?
you're not disappointed that Jeremy wasn't punished. I actually saw Alpha slap Jeremy earlier. No one enjoys seeing their superior do something like that, but I believe it was a more appropriate punishment than a court-martial. I'm sure that Jeremy has also learned his lesson.
No. That is the start of his villain arc. Pun intended.
Putting off introductions to your imaginary friend? What the? You're still alive? I was just reading the report on Alzarok and thinking, wouldn't it be great if he, killed you? Anyway, looks like he got to experience something interesting at least. A Vulgus redesigned by the Ironheart. Wow. Now, that's an area that fascinates me. If I knew you'd be seeing that, I would have stuck with the operation instead of dropping, and I wouldn't have been slapped by Alpha. Anyway, why are you here? I'm in a bad enough mood already after Sharon and her minion drop by to give me a piece of their minds? What? Nell wants the report? Ah. So you're her gopher. You really are. You probably don't have time to argue with me anyway. Sharon mentioned earlier that the guide isn't all these so-called grown-ups having fun with their imaginary friend. Oh, get lost.
Can I just, throw him off the cliff? He is such a ass.
Descendant, something has altered the properties of the Ironheart I was connected to. As soon as we returned to Albion, I leapt between the arcade of different descendants in order to find Ironheart traces. I discovered traces in the desert and forest areas, and at that moment, I felt great pain. In human terms, it felt like... Descendant, I suspect this phenomenon is caused by an inversion process. If Corell and Eamon had enough time after moving the Ironheart, they may have... However, aside from this pain, I was unable for the properties of the Ironheart to change. A tremendous...
Void dimension link detected. Colossus approaching. I repeat,
coincidence. Can this... The ancestors always removed the environmental value of chance from all variables. They believed all things... My thoughts are all muddled. It would be best to focus on the...
Classification type, stunning beauty. All descendants in Albion. Prepare for an intercept battle.
They're arriving on the daily. And not just any Colossus, but stunning beauty? Somebody buy Alpha a new pen. He's gonna have to write so many letters of condolences today.
Alpha let him off with just a slap in the face. He should have gone after his neck.
I don't disagree.
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
They did rub the pretty all over this. Hmm. Hyperdimensional sprinter. Looks a little Predator-esque with that. That looks very Reinhardt. McCree. Blue. It's literally just a helmet. White helmet. Dark helmet. Convenience and materials pay to win. Increase gold. Increase shards. It's not PvP, at least. But still. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Have a good rest of your evening. It was interesting. Made some progress, leveled up, got some better weaponry. And I'll have a new toy to play with next time I play. So, have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you next stream. Take care.